Happy Maker Workshop Thursday. Miss Jessica here, back with another DIY tutorial, and this week we are making paper bird kites. How fun, right? They're super simple, they're really fun, and you can take them outside and do all kinds of crazy fun little trick maneuvers with them. The wind will catch them and they can float in the air. But let's go ahead and get started. So hopefully you picked up your paper bird kite kit from the library. It comes in a little paper bag and it's got a gold piece of paper attached to the back with a little paper clip. In addition to this kit, you will also need a stapler, a hole punch, and a pair of scissors. All right, so let's go ahead and get started making our paper bird kites. The first thing we're going to do is unpaperclip our gold piece of paper from the back of our bag. And we will need this. This is the body of our kite, and it looks great. And so the first thing that we're going to do is actually take one of these corners in the front. You can kind of just designate which part you want to be the front, and we're just going to roll it in. We're not going to fold it until that corner touches the edge. So just like that. And we'll kind of hold it in place with our thumb, like so. And then, so we have something that looks kind of like this, and then we'll do the same thing on the other side. So we'll bring that corner in to meet the other side. And look, that already looks like a paper airplane. How cool is that? So holding on to these two pieces here, we are going to go ahead and take our stapler and just give that a staple. This part's a little tricky because you got to keep both places in place with still enough room to staple it. And there we go. Very authoritative staple there, very nice. And there we go. We've got our little, it's like a pair of binoculars or something. There we go. I like it, very fun. If you wanted to decorate this now, you could go ahead and do that and draw maybe like a little eye on the front or something like that. Now is a good time to decorate it while it doesn't have all of its bits and pieces left. And then, so the next thing we're going to do is actually empty out our paper bag. Just like that. And there are only 3 pieces in here, so just be careful when you empty it because some of them are a little small. But we have a little spindle of twine here, and a red piece of paper with a triangle on it, and a orange piece of paper with like a floofy shape, sort of. Very technical terms here. And what we're going to do next is actually cut out the beak for our bird. So we'll just take our scissors and cut along the lines here. Just like that, beautiful, 10 out of 10. And you can either take your stapler or some glue and just pop that into the front here, just like so. And if you'd like to, you can take your stapler and staple along that crease there, which is what I will be doing. Fantastic, love that staple sound. And we've got a little beak, very cute. The next thing we'll do is cut out our tail. And this one is a little bit different because we actually don't want to cut straight across like this. We want to leave a little bit of extra paper so that we have a way to attach it to our bird. And then you can just go ahead and cut along the lines. So we have a nice little tail feather shape. Beautiful. Hopefully you've got some nice sharp scissors for this. And I'm gonna leave a little bit of extra and then just snip it straight down, like so. And look at our little tail feather, how cute. Same thing, we'll kind of tuck it into our little envelope, just like that. And you can pick an angle that you think it looks best. I like that, I think that looks like a tail to me. And then we can go ahead and take our shape and give that a nice staple as well. you want to do one more up at the top for good measure, you certainly can. Just to make sure it stays on all nice and tight there. And great, now we've got a very bird-like shape here. If you want to, you can also cut this part down so it kind of blends in with the rest of your bird. I think I might do that now. Just very carefully cut along that line there. I know we've got a much smaller bead, that's better. I like that. And like I said before, if you don't want to staple the parts on, you can glue them if you'd rather not see the staples. But to me, I'm okay with the staples. I think they look fine. Then the next thing we're going to do is kind of find the center of our bird. Find your center. And so I think my center is going to be right about here, right where the paper corners kind of meet the folded edge. And we'll take our hole punch and make a nice hole. You want it pretty far up because you don't want it to be too close to the folded edge in case your thread rips through. That would be bad, we don't want that. So you can go ahead and do a nice hole punch right through the center, and mine is a very uniquely shaped hole punch. I didn't realize that until just now, but it's like a little cross shape. That'll work. It could be anything that will just put a hole in your paper. That works too. And then we will take one end of our thread and pop that through the hole. If you need to, you can fold your thread over so that it is less frayed. That is a little pro tip there. If you're having trouble getting your thread through without it unraveling, that is a good way to solve that problem. You kind of just fold it in half and put the folded edge through the hole. If you need to twist it too, that's another good way to do that. And then we will just do a simple knot around to secure it. And there we have our bird kite. Very fun. I'm going to see if I can stand up and maybe give this a twirl, see how that goes. Maybe, hopefully I won't hit any walls or anything. So you can see we've got our bird on a string, and then we can go ahead and take it and just do circles above our heads like this. And if you give it a little bit more string, it will fly in a bigger circle. And if you take it outside, the wind will catch it and it will fly like a bird. Isn't that fun? I love that. And that's such a fun, easy little afternoon craft. And then you can go outside and just play bird kites all day for the rest of the day, as long as it's not raining. Well, I hope you had fun making your paper bird kite. I definitely did. If you want, if you're allowed to, check with your grown-ups, see if maybe you can take a picture of you playing with your bird kite and then post it to our social media, either on Facebook or on Instagram at HC Library. I would love to see your fun crafts. I would love to see if you've decorated your birds. Maybe you put some fun stickers on there, or you colored the tail all cool. I would love to see it. Please share it with me if you would like to. You can even bring it into the library to show me in person. But I hope you had a fantastic time making your bird kites. Have a wonderful rest of your day and a wonderful rest of your summer. I will see you next time for our Maker Workshop Thursdays. Have an amazing day. Bye.